It's seen as a turning point for climate justice. 15 judges at the UN's top court unanimously ruling countries have a legal obligation to protect the planet against global warming and must pay if they fail to do so.
The court notes that the consequences of climate change are severe and far-reaching. They affect both natural ecosystems and human populations. These consequences underscore the urgent and existential threat posed by climate change.
The case was initiated by law students from the Pacific island of Vanuatu, where coastal areas are increasingly flooded due to sea level rises and communities often must relocate after severe storms. This while the country itself has barely contributed to greenhouse gas emissions.
We have with us an opinion that is recognizing the lived experiences of people everywhere who have lost so much, who are facing the most severe impacts of climate change. But now the ICJ has given us a tool that we can carry forward and address those injustices.
The judges found that industrialized nations emitting most of greenhouse gases have a legal duty to stop producing and using fossil fuels. For example, by withdrawing licenses and subsidies to companies most responsible.
We talked about a readily identifiable group of states. And so I think we all know who they are. They're the highest emitters and the whole world knows who they are.
China.
Yeah, those ones. So they are the ones who are most responsible. And as the court said, we can attribute by science responsibility. And that's part of the job we have to do now.
The top court's advice comes at a time one of the world's largest emitters, the United States, has backtracked on its climate commitments. While the US does not recognize the International Court of Justice jurisdiction, the advisory opinion was the result of a request by the UN General Assembly, of which the US is also a member. The International Court of Justice has no way to sanction countries that continue to cause global warming, but this advisory opinion can now be used in courts around the world, where thousands of climate cases have been filed against states and companies, and it is expected to carry serious legal weight. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, The Hague.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.